What if Harry became friends with Malfoy? It's one of the biggest turning points in the entire series, that moment on the Hogwarts Express when Draco holds out his hand and says, "You'll soon find out some wizarding families are better than others." Harry rejects him, and the rivalry begins. But what if, just for a moment, Harry made a different choice? What if he shook Malfoy's hand? What if the boy who lived and the heir of the Malfoy family became friends instead of enemies? Would Harry have still ended up in Gryffindor? Would Draco stay loyal to Voldemort? Would Ron be pushed out of the trio? And would this unlikely friendship actually change the outcome of the entire war? If you enjoy videos like this, alternate timelines, character deep dives, and the what-if questions that reshape the wizarding world, then this is the channel for you. There should be a subscribe button on your screen. If that's your thing, tap it now and let's explore this one properly. Because the moment Harry accepts Draco's friendship, everything shifts. On that train, Harry is lonely, confused, unsure who to trust. Draco represents confidence, legacy, and knowledge of the magical world Harry knows nothing about. And without Ron there to immediately disagree with Draco, Harry might have been curious enough to listen. But here's where it gets interesting. Being friends with Draco in first year doesn't automatically mean Harry becomes a bully or a miniature Malfoy. If anything, Harry might influence Draco more than Draco influences him, because Harry doesn't come into this world with prejudice. He doesn't care about blood status, he doesn't care about family reputation. He judges people based on kindness. And Draco has never had a friend like that. Imagine Draco seeing Harry treat house elves with respect. Imagine Draco watching Harry stand up for Neville. Imagine Draco realizing that Harry, the most famous wizard in his year, doesn't buy into the pureblood ideology at all, and actually finds kindness more impressive than power. That alone starts changing Draco's worldview, slowly, quietly, from the inside. But now comes the question everyone wonders about. Would Harry still go into Gryffindor? Or does Malfoy pull him towards Slytherin? Honestly, I think Harry still goes to Gryffindor. But the Sorting Hat might hesitate for longer. A lot longer. Harry's connection to Draco plants a seed of what-if in his mind. And that's all the Hat needs to consider Slytherin seriously. But in the end, Harry's nature is too brave, too instinctively selfless, too protective. Gryffindor still wins. So now we have a fascinating dynamic, Harry in Gryffindor, Draco in Slytherin. But the two are friends. Ron immediately hates it. He sees Draco as arrogant, smug, privileged, everything Ron isn't, and Ron would feel threatened by how easily Harry could have belonged to Draco's world instead of his. This is where the trio fractures. Harry tries to keep the peace, Hermione tries to be neutral. Ron becomes defensive, and Draco becomes jealous, because suddenly he has to compete for Harry's attention with someone he considers below him. The result is a strange, fragile four-person dynamic where everyone is trying to figure out what Harry means to them. But here's the twist. Draco's friendship with Harry makes him less cruel. He avoids calling Hermione a mudblood because he doesn't want to lose Harry's respect. He avoids publicly humiliating Ron because Harry doesn't like it. And slowly, subtly, Draco starts questioning the ideology he has been raised on. Before we go deeper, if you're enjoying this so far, do give the video a like. It really helps me keep making these and lets me dive deeper into alternative Harry Potter timelines like this one. Now let's move forward to the later years. In second and third year, Draco becomes protective of Harry in ways even he doesn't understand. Harry becomes someone he admires, not for blood or name, but for courage. By fourth year, during the Triwizard Tournament, Draco doesn't mock Harry for being chosen. He brags about it. He tells Slytherin that Harry deserves it, something Canon Draco would never do. And suddenly, Hogwarts sees a new kind of alliance forming. Gryffindor and Slytherin's golden boys on the same side. This would terrify Lucius Malfoy. Lucius doesn't want his son influenced by Harry, a half-blood raised by Muggles. But Draco being close to Harry also makes Draco less likely to fully support Voldemort. When the time comes, Draco starts to fear disappointing Harry more than disappointing his father. And when Draco is forced to take the Dark Mark in sixth year, everything changes. Because he isn't doing it for pride anymore. He isn't doing it for ideology. He's doing it out of fear that Voldemort will kill his family. Harry sees this. Harry knows his friend is terrified, and unlike in the canon story, Harry tries to help him, openly. This could be the moment Draco switches sides, not dramatically, not publicly, but enough that Snape notices something different. Enough that Dumbledore trusts Draco to make the right choice when the time comes. And the biggest twist, Draco being friends with Harry makes Harry less alone, less burdened, less isolated, less consumed by destiny. Harry goes into the Battle of Hogwarts with something he never had before. A friend in Slytherin who understands the enemy, who knows the entire structure of the Death Eaters. Who knows Voldemort's weaknesses, fears, strategies, hiding places. And with Draco's help, Harry might not only defeat Voldemort, he might do it faster, cleaner, and without nearly as much loss. But what happens after the war? Harry and Draco stay friends. Ron forgives Harry, eventually. Hermione, who always saw the good in people, becomes close with Draco too, and Wizarding Society is changed forever. Because the two boys, who were supposed to hate each other, become proof that friendship is the strongest kind of magic. On screen now, I answer, what if Hermione chose Harry instead of Ron? It's the perfect emotional companion to this one. Click it, and I'll meet you there.